I'm here to turn the heat off because I was sweating. Like 70 degrees outside. But I'm here and I'm ready to talk to vagrants. Isn't that what they called them? I'm not just saying that. Go on.
A shaggy-looking girl in her late teens or early 20s kneels on the ice with an electronic contraption in her hand. Hearing you approach, she looks up.
Oh, hello there.
It's cold out here, but she's not wearing a hat. She must be freezing.
I think I have an extra hat.
Everyone knows drugs make you invulnerable to cold. You bet this one likes to party.
I'm not gonna ask a child if they want to have drugs with me. Where's your hat?
Huh?
Maybe she didn't hear you. A little louder.
So should you.
I'm wearing a hat. It's on my head.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
You should wear one too.
Yeah, well... Look, man, fuck the hat.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try that.
I'm sorry I said fuck the hat. I was concentrating on something else. My whole family swears and it rubbed off on me.
It's a pretty good hat. What's your name?
A cell.
Her hair is dyed blonde, with dark roots showing. There's a coarseness to her features, some masculinity below that timidness.
It's a weird thing to say.
Why?
Why indeed?
Okay.
What do you have?
This is a portable recording device. It's for field recording. Low quality, but still. Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact microphone.
What's that?
A contact mic records sounds from inside things, like this ice.
Your mangled brain would like you to know there is a boxer called Contact Mike.
What am I supposed to do with that?
No idea.
Yeah, I record stuff with it. No. This is a contact microphone. It's for recording inside solid objects. Contact mic just beats people up.
Contact Mike is a role model. No, nobody who's a boxer is a role model. Let's be real.
The mic? I don't exactly know. Somehow it doesn't pick up vibrations from the air. The book said it only picks up structure-borne sound, if you like technobabble.
I don't.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Recording, I guess.
Great.
I think I'm recording cracks in the ice, but there's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think I just recorded your footsteps too. Not sure how that'll sound. My boyfriend sold them. I don't know, man. Things.
Just got really
just
bright.
stuff you need for life.
That was weird.
A lie. They were probably pawned off for something suspicious.
The musicians in the Palaceum used them for making music. They looped the stuff, cutting the tapes together. They make music out of cracks in the ice and keys jangling. Crazy sounds like that. It's hard to explain.
Nothing crazier than keys jangling.
Anyway, I thought I'd make some too. It's supposed to be, like, a music place anyway. I don't really know what I'm doing. They use synthesizers too. I don't have a synthesizer.
She looks at the recording device, the thing she thought would fill her hours with joy and escape. It's turning out to be an empty fantasy. She feels childish, very useless all of a sudden.
Oh.
Take this, you're cold.
No, man, fuck that, I'm cool. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry about the fuck.
It's okay.
Oh, look, I'm not gonna give her my hat. It's a very good hat.
That? The boys think it could be a place, like the Palaceum or something. Stupid. It's really not going to be a Palaceum, that's for sure. Yeah, Andre and the guys, they're inside, in the
Not
tent.
Andre and the guys.
And why is that?
Yeah, why are you out here?
They got too much stuff crammed in there. No room. Music stuff mostly. Like this tape recorder, but bigger. And there's piles of it.
Cool band, cool band. Nobody named Andre's annoying.
Yep, they were pretty. I'm sorry we sold those. That stuff is more expensive than I am. More expensive than any of us, really. Doesn't matter. I can take the cold.
What if I
Go
take
ahead.
off my hat and then put an ugly one on and then give her that one? Hold on, I'll be right
Okay.
back.
Bye.
Yeah, what about this ugly hat? Not the racist one.
Hello again. Recording, I guess.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
I'm
Tell me all
recording
about
crap.
it.
My boyfriend. I don't know, man.
A lie.
The musicians in. Anyway, I don't really.
She looks at the
Take this.
No, man.
It's okay.
Here's my hat.
Thanks.
All that just to give her a hat?
Go ahead.
What was that? Was that a boat? On Pipo Pipo. How do I know it's in the church? Did she say something? I
It's
don't.
supposed to become like a club for anodic dance music, like that new style of synthesizer stuff they play at the Palaceum.
I went to a club and a church once in Montreal.
Except that, yeah,
It was gross.
The floorboards are twisting, and the shooting beams are slowly cracking, like bones. Far east of the Golden Delta, beyond the industrial port, there is a black patch of unlit coast with the smallest creatures on the ice. There will never be a club for anodic music here. Not in a million years.
What is anodic music?
you know, anodic, cathodic, music that's made with electronic instruments.
I got XP for that. Yeah, I got
What do
it.
you need to know? No. Not really, no.
She's trying to get out of a direct lie with semantic tricks. She personally didn't put the padlock on the door.
So Andre did.
It's Noids.
Noid.
To keep more weirdos from getting in. Fucking Martinez. I'm sorry. It's got the worst weirdos. If you get around to it, ask Andre about him, he'll tell ya.
You want to make the church a club?
I know. It's not my idea. Andre and the boys found the place. It was supposed to be deserted, but now they can't even take it. Hey, don't get me wrong, but you're cops, right?
I don't know where you got that idea.
Come on, man, don't mess around. Maybe you could talk to Andre and the guys, because there are some strange things going on in that church. If you're police, you should look into it, right?
Sure.
They're
I like
inside
quests.
That thing there. Would be cool if you did. Was there something else? Go
I think
ahead.
so. Guess I can pick up the tape recorder. How do I fail at that?
The device is cold to the
Have to
touch.
find out.
An angular Omicron logo adorns the yellow plastic cover. Underneath, you see a reel of tape rolling. You put the device back on the ice.
Okay. Well, time for Andre and the boys. I'm sure they're not obnoxious.
The tent is just tarpaulin fabric covering a pile of stuff. The flap is open. Inside, 3 young men, all in forward-looking apparel, reminiscent of the sticker.
Come on, get in and close the flap behind you. The warm stuff's
Looks like
getting out.
Lisa Simpson.
Sorry, we barely have room for one.
You go ahead. I'm too old for this.
I'm actually not, he thinks. I just dislike delinquents.
I'm sure you will feel right at home. I'll keep watch.
Sure I will. God, he really does look like Lisa Simpson.
You see a youngish man bleaching the tips of his hair with a toothbrush. He puts the toothbrush down and extends his hand in greeting.
Hello, I'm Andre. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Wait, what is this guy doing with his hand? I thought he was the one holding the toothbrush. Sure, I'll shake his hand.
His grip is strong, sweaty, and warm. He's trying to project and inspire confidence.
This is my posse, Noid.
The young man with earrings
Ew.
looks at you suspiciously.
He looks like Tilda Swinton.
And Egghead. Egg!
He looks like an egg.
Together with a Burger, who's out there right now, doing some seriously progressive sonic experimentation, we like to think of ourselves as music venue organisers.
How many have you organized?
We have many in the pipeline, officer.
Mm-hmm.
That means they haven't set up a single one yet.
Thanks, Rhetoric.
You see, we've been all over Jamrock North, prospecting for real estate to establish a new venue in.
Also for talent.
Yeah, thank you, Egghead. And while there is no shortage of raw, unfettered talent spinning tapes in Jamrock, we've had rotten luck with the real estate part.
Place is a shithole.
I apologise for my friend Noid's potty mouth. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority issues.
There's no need, the place is pretty bad.
Which brings me to the problem of occupied ecclesiastical property. I bet you've noticed the derelict hive of
Already.
Narcomania on the coast. I'm talking about the church, and I'm not exaggerating. Even a place of spiritual refuge can become a magnet for all sorts of dope heads and burnouts if left unattended.
Dope heads. Burnouts.
Well, I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just about to put Martinez on the map with one of the maddest dance clubs in Jamrock. Nah, strike that, in Reversholt.
Strike that. The word.
Oh my god.
And sadder yet, because the dope heads and burnouts hold up in there are the worst kind.
He leans back a little, watching you with a steady, serious gaze, letting you imagine just how bad those dope heads and
I forgot to put my hat
really
back on.
Good. This calls for an opinion. You're an expert in those.
What kind?
The spooky kind. I was hoping you would be the judge of that, officer. All I can say is, their spookiness is the kind that keeps us from restoring this church into a community centre and a place of spiritual refuge.
Also, they don't eat or clean the building. Shit's gonna collapse. People just wanna spin tapes without them spooking it up. Place has bad signs. No one can dance like that.
Thank you, Egghead. So you're gonna look into it, right? It should be a police matter. Getting them out. Whatever spooky stuff they're doing,
Sure.
I'm sure it's not what the Ecclesiastes meant their property for.
Definitely don't have anything else to do.
All right, man.
Andre's obviously very happy you took him seriously. The whole tent is. The boys exchanged giddy looks.
Yeah, why did you lock the people in there?
Oh, so you met her. Good, good.
He's not as glad as he would like you to think. There's concern in his voice.
I did ask Noid to install a measure against more drifters wandering in. It's a temporary fix, just something to contain the situation.
I had to do it in an hurry. Not my best work, but it should hold for a while.
Yeah, how long have they been locked in there?
Not long, like a week maybe?
Oh my god.
I'm super sure they're alive. I mean, come on. I'm at least 90%, maybe 85% sure they're still alive.
Somewhere in the ruinous past that led you here, there was something called exams. You may have learned the term involuntary manslaughter there.
Yeah, 85% is not enough.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. I guess it wasn't very hardcore of us to just lock them in like that.
Mm-hmm. Give me the key.
Of course. Noid, give the officer the key. All right.
The speed freak. Oh no, is he gonna toss it to me?
You sense the
Caught it.
trajectory of the little piece of metal and plastic.
I didn't expect to catch
Object
it.
makes a small ringing sound as it approaches. Just the tiniest chime to your left. Ka-ching! The key hits your palm.
I'm
The
so
speed
cool.
freaks nod to you approvingly.
Bask in the
The
glory.
young man with ribcage-shaped suspenders looks at you, standing there, with a goofy grin on your face. The word august, used as an adjective. That's how cool it feels to be old and cool in the eyes of the young. Let's face it, you're near death, yet bathed in the golden rays
Near
of
death?
stately grandeur. Like a late summer's day. Like a daddy-o. Like a tequila sunset.
Yeah, no more tequila sunset business, I'm sorry.
Are you sure? It's probably too late to be a tequila sunrise now.
Sure, man. Tell us what you want to know. Let's do it.
Yeah, who owned the church?
Oh yeah, that's a meteor and name for the founding party. Thought it'd be cool to use it.
If you don't know what the founding party is, there might be a way to mask it with minor demagoguery.
Mask it.
Come to think of it, I've never really looked them up, you know. I can't give you a precise definition, but they're a very powerful religious organization. And they have roots in ancient mass society. And they're the custodians of the Pericarnassian church. Plus, they anoint the innocents. They, like, made the innocentic system, no?
I don't know. Sounds like exactly the kind of people who'd want music in their church.
You're right, they do.
The Pericarnassian church is about love. And Nordic music is about love. I got love for my Pericarnassian posse. Love is the relay out of death. We dance.
Uh-huh.
Love is hardcore.
Unity. Unity.
Make some noise for my Insulindian posse.
My God, these three are something.
You feel it. The anodes and the cathodes coursing through you. Your big toe starts tapping along to the base, as if testing the waters.
I guess love can be pretty hardcore.
Oh yeah, it can.
He's coming around.
That sounds like something like
You're
a
getting it.
character in a Christian movie would say, right before they get switched to Christianity. No, let's do it. Let's make the club.
Yeah! Yakokata! The place to be!
He seems ecstatic that you share his vision of Pericarnassianism.
Do it for the masses. Do it for the crew.
Lord of the Beans.
I didn't want to say it, but it was pretty lame of you to imply otherwise. Anyway, you got more questions?
Did I imply otherwise?
The one with the large head is still looking at you, nodding his head, waiting for your body to start moving.
Yes. What?
Hate to tell you, but it reeks of sweat in here.
It does, doesn't it?
Told you we have a smell problem.
He sniffs the air, then shrugs. It doesn't take a forensic scientist to guess it's drug-related. They look and act like the kind of guys who've done their fair share. However, their breathing is regular, their jaws stay put, and their pupils aren't dilated. So, at least, not under the influence of stimulants. That doesn't rule out hallucinogens, benzos,
How do I know all this?
some depressants. How do you know all this? He nods enthusiastically, no doubt.
Oh, that is it
As always,
for now.
we'll be right here, waiting patiently for the news. Yeah.
Wow, so someone's been a little boring.
What? Rude?
Yes, my standard liege. Someone's seen all sorts of wild ideas pop off and thought, I'll take the boring one. The
I'm starting a
regular please,
club in a
the
church.
brown."
That's not boring. Actually, I did call that boring not long ago, didn't I? I like standards.
Of course you do. Maybe some
I guess.
regulations and a usual pistol to go with them. It's official. My lord's copper type is regular cop. I'll let everyone know. I'll send out a telefax.
Absolutely not.
Yes, the type of cop you are, sire. Think of it as a caste.
This is the second time the
class,
Kappa type has
a
insulted
nation
me.
of regular law officials that you belong to. It comes, of course, with the usual benefits.
No, opt out.
Good, good, of course. To outright declare yourself something does seem a bit too interesting now, doesn't it? I won't trouble you any
It still
further.
insults me. Well, now I gotta pick all the craziest decisions I can find. Okay, well, enough of you. You're almost mean to me. It's my highest skill, too. Oh no, savoir-faire is also level 6. But let me put the hat on real quick. If I don't forget. I might unlock another one of these. Can't read any of this. The snow is too bright, but I think there was a second one that I wanted. This was the armor, right? I did want to do that. All right. There was a dead guy that we found. I do remember that. I feel like that's a little bit more important, but I guess these people are locked in here. Yeah, it is pretty cool. I need this one to hurry up. I didn't realize there were so many. Every time I look at this, like 100 of them.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice
Open
your
it up.
height. The lock turns easily. You hear a click as the shackle pops.
Let's go.
As you do, you hear the echo of the doomed commercial area. Its black halls and dusty machines. Then the feeling passes. A great whoosh of air rushes into the dark innards of the church, as though
Innards?
rushing to fill a great vacuum in the heart of the city.
If there are a bunch of dead people in here, I'm not gonna be happy. Told me not to run. I don't see any people though. Another one of those computer thingies.
A machine stands in the corner, watched over by the figures on the stained glass window. It's turned on and quivering.
Another radio computer. And this time it's already turned on. We should leave. I doubt this place bears any connection to the case. It's also quite similar to the one we have down at the station. Must be the same model.
The one you saw earlier was the Ream Civic. This is the Ream Prefect, a model number RC7024.
I don't need that much
equipped
information.
With a Fell mainframe and a Ream-compatible interim printer. The Ream Prefect is
Oh my
the
God.
governmental version of the commonly used Ream Civic model. Although mostly based on the same technology, the Ream Prefect is equipped with better noise attenuation
So
circuits.
let's investigate.
You see fluorescent play and print buttons on the keyboard. A hatch connected to the central compartment is wide open. The lieutenant says nothing. You see the machine's glowing frame reflected back from his diamond-shaped glasses. You're free to
Press button.
proceed. The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver.
Good afternoon. Votre accident on Saint-Brune. This is
Same
the
lady as before.
Indian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
It's the same old woman you spoke with through the radio computer in the doomed commercial area.
Yeah, I didn't even look inside.
Please end the call and do that.
Okay.
Goodbye, votre accident.
The machine's keyboard behind the hatch sits a cube-like crisscross of filaments, smoldering in the dark like fireflies. Silver tape on the side says, "Another filament memory. Press play to talk."
Okay,
The
so it
speaker
is
comes
log.
to life.
Good afternoon, votre accident.
Although I want to know if
on
she's a machine.
Yes, I am alive. I am 74 years old and my name is Yvonne. Now please repeat. Is this the personal log?
She repeats passwords. Programming people are all paranoid.
How do you know where I am?
I work as a repeater at the East Indian Repeater Station. It's my job to know where you are, votre accident. As for me, well, I am sitting in my cubicle, surrounded by a wall of radios.
On an island on the river Esperance, a small woman, all skin and bones, sits in a room filled with
So
audio
does shivers just make me
Thousands
psychic?
of tiny lights are reflected back from
How would I know that?
prescription lenses, like stars in the dark. Doesn't it get lonely, sitting there all by herself?
Does it get lonely?
Lonely? Why would it get lonely? I get to talk all day to people like you over a warm cup of tea.
That's why she does this.
Now, please tell me why you're calling, votre accident.
Yeah, I looked inside.
Good. Please repeat the password.
I still don't know the password.
Let's look around. There's no use trying to guess the answer.
Received. I will register this login attempt. Votre accident. Is there
No,
anything
that's
else
it.
I can do for you today?
Actually, I do want to ask about this.
I have two machines registered to this company name in Martinez. One on Saint-Brune, the other on Rue de Saint-Ghislaine.
Saint-Brune. That's the church. And Rue de Saint-Ghilaine? That's the doomed commercial area.
Anything else I can... Goodbye.
The machine's keyboard
Okay.
is
So
still
it's the same
illuminated,
company as
revealing
before.
fluorescent play and print buttons.
What happens if I click print?
Nothing happens.
Okay. Stuff up there. Shoes. Oops, I ran.
The silence in this part of the church, it's almost palpable.
I thought there were
All the
people in
shifting
here.
Matter and shuffling of living things is gone. Nothing seems to exist beyond the church anymore. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even your footsteps would be completely silent. And then it's gone. Almost all of it. But for the faintest of hums. It seems the sound here is detached from its source somehow. If not blotted out outright. Truly unusual. You can hardly hear your own breathing.
Stomp your feet and clap your hands.
You produce a few muffled thumps, after which the silence feels even more total somehow.
Yo.
Your voice is barely audible, not a howl, but the softest of whimpers.
Yeah, what is happening?
The lieutenant points to his ears and shakes his head. Then he leans closer.
Can you hear anything?
Can't hear shit.
I wonder why the church was built with such strange acoustics.
His detached tone conceals how uncomfortable.
I don't know how that would be possible. Maybe it is paranatural.
Please, detective, not this again.
He's trying to act dismissive, but at this particular moment, he's more open than usual to the idea of paranatural phenomena.
Look
The
up.
orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible, then disappear completely in the darkness of the tower overhead.
Why is this a red check? I can't just look up again? Am I gonna die if I fail? I hope not. What the hell is going on?
Just darkness without end. It makes your head spin.
Oh my god.
You see something hanging from the rafters, looking straight at you with dark eyes. Maybe it's possible to talk to it.
What the hell?
Is that a man? Looks more like part of the carpentry of the building came alive.
Oh, really?
And is now studying you intently.
Well, good to know I didn't miss anything.
The man leaned forward a little, fixing you with a steady, unreadable gaze, then speaks.
God, what is he gonna sound like?
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy, Holmes. But don't worry, everything's gonna be alright. You come to the right place.
Not what I expected.
That accent is Villalobos, a peninsula in Mesk and a district in Jamrock. There's a sizable contingent of Villalobos-speaking Mesks in Revachol.
I was expecting more like Gollum.
Here you can receive the mother's love. And when you're ready, she will take your hand and lift you out of the despair at the bottom of that bottle.
Is this a cult?
This man is obviously a habitual narcotics user. Do we really need to question him?
Nemesis.
Hey, and what was that about the bottle again? You haven't even drank that much lately. Lay off it already. Shish.
Yeah, I haven't had anything to drink. At all. Except some water. Oh, hell no. Yeah, the last thing I need is some weird cult. Is he gonna eat me if I run? Interesting. Ew. Disgusting. I got 2 new clothes. They look like bowling shoes. Now they look like clown shoes. Absolutely not. What do they give me? Empathy? Oh no. I look like some fashion designer. I'm keeping it. What's the big hole?
In white, silver, and apricot faience, the young mother of humanism stands
fancy.
above you. A crack runs across her body. She is impossibly tall, oval-faced and sad, a dark and radiant majesty. This is her innocence, Dolores Day. Cradled in her arms are a pair of glowing lungs, clearly visible from underneath her flowing dress. You should kneel.
No.
Cold wind seeps in from the crack in the glass. Snowdrifts cover the floorboards at your feet. Above, you feel her multicolored eyes on you, inspecting you, as if under a microscope.
Look up.
The woman looks down at you standing there. She towers among her followers, architects, laymen, courtiers. There is a sad smile on her lips and a glint in her green-blue eye. Of what? Compassion? Remorse? She acknowledges the passing of someone who is still alive. You.
It's compassion.
As that soft word passes through your mind, the lieutenant draws an X-shaped cross from shoulder to shoulder.
How? What does that mean? Like this? Weird. I don't want to do the same.
Your fingertips touch your chest 4 times as you stand in the apricot-colored light of the window. Above you, the woman still smiles, her distant smile, sundered by the crack in the glass.
How did I know this was the mother of humanism?
Despite the damage you've done to yourself, the title appears lodged in your hippocampus. This is her innocence, Dolores Day. The innocence of humanism, internationalism, and
Sorry,
the welfare
humanism.
state. Perhaps the most famous human being ever to have lived. No amount of Commodore Red can wipe her sad smile from your brain thing. It has survived the deluge and haunts you still, and will haunt you forever, as it haunts all men.
What else do I know?
Many things. You know she was a woman of the court, the wife of an influential Marchese, and eventually the principal advisor to Irene La Navigateur, Queen of Suresnes, modern-day Sir Laclais. Also that she was gorgeous beyond beauty, draped in ancient sadness. Are you sure you want to remember this bit of historic trivia? Standing under a long, slender form like this?
Yeah, was she smart?
Terribly. Women of the court were expected to play both contract bridge and chess sufficiently well to prove an interesting
Well, if she
challenge
plays
to a man.
chess.
A simple grasp in matters of philosophy, theology, and science was encouraged. She was, by all means, a kept woman. She made the most of her position in the antediluvian court, a court visited by the most prominent thinkers and artists of the day. In secret, she was becoming the era's preeminent philosopher of the state. A scalpel, a piercing gaze. She was an almost
This is a
preternaturally
lot of
magnetic
info.
and intelligent individual. To her contemporaries, she appeared out of time, a messenger from the future of the species. We all fell in love with her, head over
Isn't
heels.
innocence a
Even
saint?
before she was declared an innocence, her influence was tremendous. It was on her advice that Irene La Navigateur sponsored a number of voyages into the Pale. A costly, often tragic endeavor, ultimately vindicated by the discovery
There was a
of
Pope
her
Innocence.
new world. The piece of reality
I think there
you're
were probably
standing on.
multiple Pope Innocences.
She was crowned 2 years after the first expedition returned, setting in motion what is widely considered the greatest era in
I don't
history,
care.
the DeLorean era.
Saints don't really do anything. I mean, except die. And be religious.
Okay, when her innocence was declared, and the queen she had advised for years fell on her
I
knees
see.
before her, she was so overcome with emotion that her lungs started glowing in her chest.
What?
Bystanders reported golden filaments lighting the already sunlit chamber around her, clearly visible beneath her dress. I repeat, her lungs started glowing. Do you care now?
No,
That is
not
why
really.
the lungs are the symbol of love for the cultures of the Real Belt.
I guess I can ask what an innocence
The
is.
highest category of historic individual, an embodiment of the world spirit.
A tyrant?
In a way, an innocence is elected to office by the founding party, a precedent that has taken place a mere 6 times in the entirety of history. The legal system of the Real Belt is built from the ground up to accommodate an authentic rule should it coincide with our time. An innocence is infallible. The decisions made by one are not decisions. They are inevitabilities.
So they are tyrants.
What would have happened anyway? Only accelerated, packed into decades instead of centuries. An innocence is a continuous, compressed event, a sacred human being. It is an honor and a glory to live when one is in office. No, we are alone.
And better off for it. Was there something terrifying about her?
Terrifying is a term too emotionally charged for your semantic memory. Terrifying. It's a simple word. She was bad for humanity, and you shouldn't have
Probably,
started
yeah.
thinking about her. You already do. Although she is often considered to be the greatest human being to ever live, there was something ominous about Dolores Day, constantly surrounded by her terriers. She was the most socially secluded and least self-aware of all the innocences. Some modern thinkers would consider her a war criminal for the campaigns
she is a
waged against
tyrant
the Mess
and a
state.
fascist.
And then there were the resettlement programs.
That doesn't sound good.
The Mesk state tried to detach itself from innocentic rule. Parts of the world were experiencing whiplash from accelerating into secularism. Her mandatory education programs and mass resettlement of upstream Marguerite were problematic as well. Dissenters were suppressed by a military force she called the Army of Humanity,
Yikes.
suggesting those who fight against it are not part of humanity. She adored chess, yes, but also military war games. Dolores Day often holds a tiny tin soldier between her index finger and thumb. In icons such as this, she was also blonde, the blondest woman you have ever seen.
Never
with
trust someone
green
who likes
eyes the color
chess.
of the Pacific.
Never trust a blonde person.
Mare
Like,
interreg.
both of them together? Yikes.
Little is known of her Marchese husband. It's as if he vanished from history after completing his role, which was to introduce Dolores
He does
Day
like
to
chess.
gold. In conclusion, yes, there is something lonely, paranoid, and even terrifying that people seldom mention, but feel when they think of her. This subtle terror is part of her iconography.
Lieutenant Yefrater, you've stood there for over 5 minutes.
Oh my god.
What are you thinking of, if I may ask?
Oh my god. I don't even know which one to pick. Why do we tolerate her that long? Or just yell war criminal? Let's do that one.
I don't know about that. It was a different time, a different war.
Okay.
Either way, this church, the coast in general, we shouldn't linger here. This isn't a good place to get lost in. We should conclude our business and move on.
Reconstruct the cracked glass.
The shards glimmer in the dark. You
I
see
can
little
fix them.
pearls of light on the edges of the crack that splits the female figure. Something was written there. Remains of broken letters line the emulsion. What it said,
Oh.
you do not know.
Kim really said, yeah, war criminal, but... What was I supposed to do in there? Get that guy out of there? We'll come back. I need to go call about that dead body. before I forget.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Connect me to the library.
Hold on, officer.
Okay.
I've got Central Jamrock Public Library on the line, and I've already introduced you to their librarian. Connecting the call in 2, 1.
Yes, this is Central Jamrock Public Library here. How can I help you, officer?
He sounds worried, yet ready to assist. This is how people get when the police call.
Provide me information on Billy Majon.
Billy Majon, you said. Give me a moment, I'll have to check our database.
Oh, that's almost as bad as the other one.
On Moreau Drive in central Jamrock, in a darkened hall lit by orange desk lamps, far away from the noise outside, a middle-aged man taps commands into an old radio computer. A printout falls on the desk. Behind him, a lonely reader scours some dusty bookshelves, looking.
Yes, hello, are you still there?
Daddy shivers.
I found Billy Majon's home address, is that alright? No phone number, unfortunately.
They're too poor to have a phone line.
Sure.
Here we go, sir. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33B, apartment number 20. It's in Martinez, I believe. Cape Side Apartments, it says. That's all.
Is that the one I couldn't get in?
That's where the smoker on the balcony lives, isn't it?
Oh. The outside one. What?
It says here that they returned their last book just a few days ago, but I wasn't at work that day.
Who was?
Marie? Marie? Do you remember a reader named Billy Majon? They returned a Tybalt book the other day. Yes, it was my colleague Marie. She said that it was Billy's husband who returned the book. He also asked for this new sci-fi release, Lowe's Radio City 87, but we don't have it yet.
Is Billy a man? Or is the husband the one who is dead? Oh, I can ask that. I mean, just because it was a husband doesn't mean it's a woman.
Marie knows Billy. She's been working here longer than me. Sometimes her husband returns some books for her.
And then goes for a little drink later. On the lookout.
Well, I got some bad news for Billy.
Marie! She said it was an older man, and that she's pretty sure he'd had a drink or two the last time she saw him.
What was he wearing?
1 second. Sorry, Marie wasn't really paying any attention to that.
You know his name?
Sorry, no. Marie only knows him by sight.
Okay.
Happy we could help. Goodbye, officer.
We've got an address.
Anything else you need from me?
Ignore it. I won't report it yet. I want to do it all myself.
Over and out.
In the cabin, you see.
When it said where the smoker on the balcony lives, does it just mean the same apartment? Like, complex? Because I don't know why it would be the same room. Okay, that's what I thought. So maybe it is the door that I couldn't get in. I tried it 3 times and I still couldn't get in. Or there was one next to that, I think, that had someone in there. I have paint now, too.
Paintbrush? Check. Heavy fuel oil? Check. Now the only thing left to do is, the paintbrush in your hand is like a loaded revolver. The desperado. Quite a few things come to mind.
No parking. Wow, so many to pick. I like that animation. Kim is not gonna be happy. But he didn't stop me.
The lieutenant looks at the wall in dismay.
But we are the police.
Yeah, fuck us.
But why? We work 12-hour shifts. We get shot at, spat on.
He's mad.
You've spoken. The wall will now silently repeat the message for a decade or so, until the sea air degrades the paint.
What are you two yelling about over here? Like my art?
Try to sneak up on me again.
Ugh. I bet Kuno would like it. But I'm not trying to impress Kuno, I'm trying to impress Cindy.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my
What?
mural?
Have you admired mine? Just got nothing to say? Alright, which one's this? Are you 33B?
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the
Not even
furniture.
close. Okay, that would be 12. He was really mad. And then the conversation ended. I didn't even get to say anything.
A weathered brown door. The number. Something smells good. Soup à l'oignon.
Did I never click this? Onion soup.
The lieutenant motions to you to go ahead and knock. This is the door. You already know it's the right door. This is going to be so hard.
What door? I thought it said 33B. Did I make that up? In my head? Yeah, it says 20. Am I crazy? There's no way I just made that up. Oh, 33B is the building. I thought that was the apartment number. Oops, well, I'm about to give some unfortunate news. That's Kim.
You're right. Let's talk this through.
You hear light footsteps passing by the door and some folk music playing on the radio.
We have our first preliminary identification. In all likelihood, the deceased is the husband of Billy Méjean. We need to confirm this, as well as deliver the death notification to Billy herself. Now, delivering a death notification is never an easy task. There's a reason why it's often called the most stressful part of our job. This is why it's usually done in pairs. You got this. I'll be monitoring reactions, ready to act if necessary.
Do you have any advice?
Dad, just don't say that you know how they feel. You don't.
Good advice.
Okay.
The lieutenant motions towards the door.
Oh, this is gonna be depressing, isn't it?
Hello? Who is it?
And someone turns down the radio.
She kind of sounds like the aliens from Toy Story.
The police. A moment, please give us a moment.
Yeah, them.
Tidying up. Nervously. There's fear in her voice.
Come in, the door is open.
Okay, I won't run this time. It's not a church.
It's you from the book stand.
Oh.
I don't think I introduced myself properly. I'm Billy. Would you like something to drink? Tea?
Oh.
Lemonade? We're out of coffee.
He was nice.
The lieutenant has taken off his foggy glasses and is busy cleaning them in his handkerchief for now. You're on your own here. He must feel vulnerable without his glasses. Is this why he's letting you take the lead?
I'm okay.
Is this about Victor, my husband? Is he in some kind of trouble again? I can come pick him up in the station if that's what. No, this is something much worse. Is he in a hospital? How bad is it?
How about some small talk before you break the news?
I don't think that's a good thing to do. Empathy impossible. I have a 58% chance. It's not very high. I will ask her if she lives here.
It's me, Victor, and the kids here. We have 2 daughters,
Oh.
Jenny and Jolie.
How old are they?
Jolie is 16 and Jenny is turning 18 next month.
Where are they?
The girls are staying at their friend's place tonight. And Victor is out. He has a problem with drinking, and so he disappears every now and then. He's probably in the parks drinking with his friends. I sent him to the library a few days ago, but I guess something came up.
What was the name of the library?
Oh, it's in Jamrock. The one at Mayro Street. I don't know the official name.
Central Jamrock Public Library?
I think, yes, if that's the one on Mayro.
It is.
What was he supposed to do?
Just to return a book of mine. Why? Why all those questions, Detective? Did he...
Do something? Break something? It's a fool's hope.
What was the name of the book?
I think it was, Thibaut's The Glinting Curve. It was pretty good.
What was he wearing?
His old leather jacket. It's just your average brown leather jacket, but he bought it as a teenager, so...
What about... No distinctive features.
No, well, the lining is hand-sewn. It's blue. I tried to make the thing more weatherproof since he's running around with it in the middle of winter.
Oh, I'm gonna have to tell her.
She folds her hands across her chest.
Oh, good. It went higher. Please don't fail.
I don't want
Oh! 83%. I fail a lot. You have to.
I don't want to do this.
Part of me refuses to do this.
Do what?
Officer.
Too late. You ruined it. Just say
Oh.
it now.
It's gonna be worse.
Excuse me? What? What did you say?
She's in pain. She's in so much pain. And so are you. Your chest is burning.
We are very sorry to inform you, but your husband, Victor Méjean, was found dead this morning on the Martinez boardwalk.
Oh. Oh. But he was just...
He was just here. Alive.
I understand that this comes as a huge shock. I want you to know that me and my partner are here for you if you have any questions. We are very sorry for your loss, ma'am.
She said he's been gone for 2 days.
What happened to him? Tell me.
Oh, I don't know which of these is worse. We should tell her, but that's a little graphic, and that's just mean.
Why? It's that bad?
It looks like he slipped on the boardwalk, fatally, I'm afraid. It was just a very unfortunate accident, although alcohol may have played a role.
And you just found him there? Lying in the cold? How long had he been there?
This is the only one where he apologizes, and that seems nice.
She doesn't reply. Her eyes well up with tears as she struggles to keep it together. You hear the clock ticking in the children's room.
Is there anyone we could call for you? A friend, a family member, someone who could be here for you?
No. I just need to tell my girls. God, should I call them? Should I tell them to come home? All right, I'll call them. Just tell me, what do I need to do next? Where is he? Can I see him?
For God's sake, lie.
Yeah, I'm gonna lie. I'm not gonna tell him he's just laying there.
And who should I contact?
I don't know.
He was taken to the city morgue. The local coroner will be contacting you shortly to arrange the funeral. Here's his number, in case you want to contact him earlier. Is there anything else that the RCM could do for you?
No, I'll call you if something comes up. I'm still a bit...
I have a brain condition.
A brain condition?
Oh my god. I don't think that's something I should tell her.
Again, if there's anything we could do for you, then don't hesitate to call the RCM, ma'am.
She just nods, distant and inconsolable. The bed springs rattle beneath her as she begins to shake.
I'll take it from here. Thank you.
We should step outside and talk.
Well, that could have gone a lot better. I fail at everything. Yeah. Is the success a lot better than that? Like, not as clumsy? Oh. I just missed out on a bunch of stuff, I feel like. 83% and I fail. I didn't even check to see what my actual score was.
So, the death notification.
He's avoiding your gaze. This is the time to say how sorry you are about how things went.
Yeah, I am sorry.
It's all right. Don't worry about it. I'll call the station when we're finished with the day and let them know the name of the deceased. There's not much we can do for them anymore, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I would have enjoyed some help from my skills there, because I didn't know which of those options was worst.
That's it. We should get back to our case. There's nothing more we can do here.
That was sad.
And, officer, I've seen worse. This wasn't the worst I've seen, okay? Now let's go.
Well, at least Kim is here to be nice to me. I didn't even get to explore her apartment, which is probably not something that I should have done anyway, but I kind of wanted to. Oh my god, not the stairs. Go, down the stairs. Yeah, they were pretty bad. Well, that's another thing to replay and see. Can I do this one again?
This door has been closed with a padlock.
I'll keep trying until I get it.
This door has been closed with a padlock.
Okay.
The chalk drawn number on the board says number 11.
If I fail this, then I am genuinely cursed, and there's no helping me.
The shackle snaps like a twig, and the lock falls to the floor with a little thud. It should be possible to enter now.
Thank God for the gloves, yeah.
After you, detective.
Ooh. Looks like an influencer's bedroom. True, true.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Mazov. Honestly, he does kind of look like you after all.
I was gonna say that. He kind of does look like him.
Hold on a second. Is this why you broke in here? To find out whether you're Krasmazov?
How would I have known that that was in here?
Sure you are.
I mean, you have to see
Well,
it.
you both do seem to share an affinity for sideburns, but it seems like old Kras here didn't drink nearly as much as you.
Rude.
Very well. Let's look for identifying features then.
Yeah, let's do
Doesn't
that.
he have a birthmark right here? What about you?
I don't know.
All right, but here's the big thing. Krasmazov looks Samaran, and you don't.
No, he doesn't.
Good, so you're not him.
I never said I was, but now I kind of want to.
Okay, you win. Be Krasmazov then. I don't care. Why are you so hell-bent on proving that you're Krasmazov anyway?
This is the first time it has ever come up. He's acting like this is something I say every day. Ooh, which one to pick? Definitely not the second one. I'll just pick the first one.
All right, Kras. You fought in the revolution and everything, if you say so.
Yeah, but why is it here?
The White Star, the photos on the wall. I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard. How fitting.
Salute the statue.
Whoever lives here definitely shares your enthusiasm. There aren't many communists around, not after the revolution. Some youth still keep the ideology going, it seems.
A bullet? And a shirt? Is that a jacket or... Oh, now I look even more like a fashion person. I don't know, I kind of like it with the tie. Yeah, I forgot about the tank top. What a fashionable person. Where'd the bullet go? Oh, I've got one bullet. Well, that was something. Who lives there, I wonder? I wasn't expecting there to be so many clothes. I love it. Still use some different boots. These look kind of funny. But I got a new thought too. Hmm. Well, who needs skills? I'll just unlock another slot.
Kuno saw you wield that can. Sweet graffito action pig. Kuno likes that delinquent shit.
Papa's bad to the bone.
Kuno's part is. You're just shit at life. Now what's your case with Kuno?
I just wanted to hear you talk about the art. See if I can figure out what's going on with him.
He's on your crime scene, bossing you around. And
I was
he's
close.
been here for some time too. This is where he hangs out. You have to get more out of him. He could be useful.
No!
The evil shit.
You told him about it and now he knows you're lame! The city is not fucking lame. You are lame. Kuno's tired of defending Rage City from... Just fuck off, alright? And fuck you too, putting Kuno on the spot like that. Kuno doesn't need to fucking explain his shit. Kuno's king. He rules here. Fuck did you want?
Explain himself? As if explaining some kind of work? Some kind of avant-garde work way ahead of its time? You must get to the bottom of this one of these days. Sadly, it's unlikely to happen today.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
I set him off.
Why does art inspire you so much?
What is art?
Excellent question. Art is a diverse range of visual, literary, auditory, and performative creativity. It's an expression of imagination and technical skill. Additionally, it's history, criticism, and pure enjoyment.
Am I finally gonna get a good one?
In short, art is the highest form of human communication, representation, narrative, emotion, and agency intertwined.
So far, it's called me boring and a cop.
Have you looked in the mirror lately? You have the exact features of a savage art critic, with that beard and those clothes. Disheveled and
The
prophetic.
clothes, yeah.
Perhaps you should try to critique architecture too.
I have been feeling critical lately.
Yes, you seek substance. No vapid representations and reproductions of social mores as made manifest in stuffy biennials. We're talking real, living art here.
Art cop?
Become the art cop. Half art critic, half cop.
Absolutely.
Exactly. It's not only your duty to only catch the criminals off the street, you must also apprehend criminals of the printing press and the gallery, the trite and derivative artists and writers of the world. Go ahead and provide savage criticisms, art cop. The world is yours to rip to pieces and reassemble.
Actual art degree. The worst one? Well, I don't think it's the worst one. What's next? Ugh. Yeah, there's somebody I can talk to. Hey, racist.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
That's your husband.
Goodness, how is he? Did he say why he hasn't returned yet?
Maybe because you're so racist.
He's fine, ma'am. As we had suspected, he couldn't get back earlier because the water lock on the canal was broken. Now he's just finishing up some work.
Oh, yes. That's my Morel. He's bound to catch a cold staying out there for so long.
He's named after a mushroom.
But I am so relieved to hear that he's okay. Thank you for putting an old woman's heart at ease, if even a little.
The last thing I wanted to do.
You haven't, however. There are dangers out there. Our aging body's foul. Her heart won't rest until Morel is safely back with her.
Well, maybe some bodies need to fail. She's my mortal enemy now. I'll never forgive her betrayal.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time? I suggest not wasting time on trivial pleasantries and focusing on why you are actually here. Titus Hardy.
Even though she has excellent control over herself, something moved behind her eyes. In the way she stands.
Easy, Leo.
You are not here to chat up the legal counsel. You are here to question these men.
Are you the Hardy girl?
I am not.
You could be, Liz. You could be anything. You could even be a model.
Alright, Glenn.
Even a mod? Glenn, I went to law school. I am an attorney.
He's right. With a face like that, she could be on the cover of Le Debut's
Get a grip, Glenn.
So fucking what? Lots of models are actually really smart people, fuckwad.
No, Glenn, they aren't.
This didn't change her opinion of you.
No, I was more attacking Glenn.
It's not her. She's not a Hardy girl. Definitely.
I did have to talk to Titus again.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Good one. It's the only option? What's his face told me to come back and talk to him.
The pretty boy. You guys really love talking about that pretty boy.
Funny, but my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
Yeah, I spoke to Everard.
Everard? And what did he tell you? That we killed him? That we took a cargo belt from the harbor, went out back, and used it to hang him? Because we did. All of us together. I hope he told the story straight. I hope he told it well. Goddamn right.
No. These 7 honest men have equally come forth. They told you what happened, so that you don't waste any more of your time.
All 7 together. They're diluting responsibility. It's an anti-arrest tactic.
I mean, I think we know why they did
it, but let's ask.
'Cause he was worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out alive in my town.
Can you speak up?
And he stepped out alive.
What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too. Had Cohoy and Semenine written all over him. Ex-Oranese Special Forces.
A live grenade, right here in our bar.
This one has a special gripe with him coming here.
I can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hire merc shit like that. Story of every strike from here to Samara.
That's what he did wrong. You already answered that question.
'Cause one night, he walked straight up to the mic and said, I'm Oranese goddamn Special Forces, and I'm gonna fuck you all.
Did he say that?
Really?
Yeah, really. Had a gin and tonic up there, sang some Oranese paratrooper song, and said he's gonna fuck everyone.
We couldn't believe it either, but he fucking did, right there. Like some kind of animal.
Sire, the tale is true. This is a serious violation of the karaoke code.
It is, yeah.
Wrong. He harassed women, raped one, harassed workers, Threatened to kill some as a warning.
From rape to harassment to threats of violence. Why the strange de-escalation?
Yeah, why would you start with the worst one?
He regrets mentioning it. Hopes you didn't notice.
To kill us all, if we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over. That was before he started coming here.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started coming here every night. Drinking, grabbing girls. Grab one of ours mid-karaoke, right there on the stage.
I wonder if that's Sylvie, who worked here and hasn't come back since.
He grabbed someone?
Yeah. This girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl. Young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker grabs her legs, starts screaming. Show me your cunt! Why don't you show me your cunt? Then, he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle. Doesn't even fall down.
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you. He took care of it. They got the girl out before anything else could happen.
Yeah, me and Eugene got her out. Aren't you
All right,
fucking
Shanky.
listening?
There's something odd here. Seems like they don't want to talk about that rape Titus mentioned. Why not? This is a serious allegation. Make them talk about it.
Okay.
No. You're not getting the name. That's a Martinez matter. And I'm not discussing it with you clowns.
There's nothing you can do for now. He's stonewalling you.
Who called the
Are
shots?
you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. You can't arrest a Hardy Boy without arresting all Hardy Boys. Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all?
I don't know, maybe.
A trick question. Don't let her lead the conversation.
Who do you fucking think does?
It kind of seems like she does.
It wasn't a question, dickwad. How fucking stupid are you?
This asshole is worse than... Titus runs the Hardy Boys, genius. That's why we're called the Hardy Boys. Ain't that right, fellas?
I think you got your answer, Mr. Law.
Yes, there are some administrative differences. But on that night, they all acted as one man.
When?
You don't have to keep answering his questions.
I know, Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end the week. Why not? Yap my ear off. I got nothing to hide. We hanged him up by his neck until he got real still. Wasn't that obvious, Copper?
Didn't they teach you anything at the cop school, idiot?
The autopsy showed there were no ligature marks. His hands were not tied. Can you explain that?
Look, I'm not gonna play.
Kim's better at this than me.
You capo. I'll say it again. We killed him.
Yeah, I knocked him out. Came up behind him and clapped him in the back of the head. He went down like a sack of sand.
There weren't any marks on his head, though, right?
That's right, lawman. And then we hanged the fuck.
Make them a bit more uncomfortable first. Then see if it all adds up.
Yeah, what'd you use?
My fucking elbow, Copper. Samaran boxing style.
Samaran boxing, or Sambo, is an eloquently violent set of one-on-one fighting moves, originating from the Samaran Isola. Sambo style implies stealth, cleverness, and cool. He may be lying, but he's good at it. No twitching, no rushing, no uncalled for details.
That was a success? Where did it take place?
Right fucking here. Eugene already told you that the fuck had started coming to our bar.
Yeah, man. Weren't you listening?
That's not great odds. And it's a red. Composure. Wow, my composure sucks. If I click like out of this section, I can still come back to it though, right? Okay.
Like what, Copper?
Which one was it? Although I'm not sure if I can conclude the questioning and come back. Probably not.
How many people have you sent to the Shays? Ever felt remorse for them?
Chaise électrique is the method of
Not the electric chair.
in Revachol under the Coalition. During the suzerain's reign, it used to be the firing squad.
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
What's that?
The River Esperance Correctional Facility, a military prison run by the Coalition, dubbed Reunion by the inmates. The origin of the name is unknown.
I don't like any of these options. I drink so much.
Doesn't remember them. He just forgets. Are you hearing this, Titus?
Ain't no use keeping a stiff catalog in your head. That's for sure.
I'm gonna have to just risk it, I think.
Didn't they teach
The autopsy showed they were
Yeah.
That's right, Lump.
Make them a bit more uncomfortable first.
I can't.
See if it
There's
all
nothing else
adds
to
up.
do.
Titus
Ooh.
is solid as a rock, and so are a few others. But
Who's solid?
Elaine, who looks like he might be Titus's right-hand man, the least antsy of the bunch. Definitely not his first time being questioned by the police. This little rat-faced fellow is solid too. Always fidgety, yes, but no change there. Him neither. Mostly keeps to his tomato juice, or
Ew.
whatever he's got there.
Who's cracking? Yeah, he hasn't spoken.
No. Of course he's having trouble breathing. Just look at how fucking fat he is.
Fuck off, Shanky. Angus is a powerful guy. All muscle.
Keep your eye on this powerful guy. Sooner or later, he's going to break like a piece of twig.
Okay, what are you not telling me?
And fuck you, too, Copper. Picking on Angus like this. We're done with this schoolyard shit. And just so you know, he doesn't have trouble breathing.
His all-muscle comment wasn't sarcastic. He's genuinely trying to look out for Angus. This one is a stone wall. You won't get more out of them about the night of the murder. Not
like what, Copper?
Nothing. Your investigation here is done. Leave Martinez, go back to your stations where you belong.
I think we're going to stick around, thanks. Some things don't add up here, Titus. I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree murder, even if it is a group responsibility. We're going to look into this.
Good luck with that. You've heard everything a rent-a-cop is gonna hear from us, real law officials. You're lucky you didn't get a beating.
rent-a-cop. So that's what this is about. He doesn't see you as his
3%. I'm not going to tell them about the witness because that doesn't seem smart.
Oh, so you went and talked to to my mommy, and now she's making me play with you. Is that it, Lone?
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You gonna go and tell on us?
Yeah, I heard him. Now fuck do you think I'm doing here? You'd have your ass handed to you if it wasn't for the boss man's word. Let me state this very clearly, Capo.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, officer. I'm Titus Hardy, and these are my boys.
He's very confident for somebody
Hardy
named
boys.
Titus.
How may we assist you?
But having Everard back you up like that did seem to have some effect.
Oh. He gave me a +2 and the percentage didn't go up at all. I'll come back. This man's still here.
Hi again, gendarme.
Nothing to say
gendarme.
yet. How long's that thought got? 3 hours. Okay. Is there like a time limit for karaoke? Do I have to come back at nighttime? Have I not done this yet? I think it was today that I had to call back again about the armor. Oop.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio mic.
This is Precinct 57. How may I? Still no word, I'm afraid, sir. I know it must be frustrating. Was there anything else you wanted to ask? 57's open.
In the cabin,
Okay. Now I don't know what to do. Still don't know how to get up here. Could read a book, pass some time.
the display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular.
Oh yes, certainly. Another good sale.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what these cops are doing here.
The cover of this tattered paperback features the man from Yelmdar standing atop a pile of bloody corpses. His two Zweihanders are crossed over his massive chest in a
Ugh.
dramatic X, their blades dripping with gore.
It does seem over the top.
Behind him rise the harsh, snow-capped peaks of his native Northlands. In bold red letters, the title, Yelmdala Man, the man from Yelmdal, unfurls like a banner. In the foreground,
I don't know what I expected this book to be about.
Her privates, strategically covered by her flowing black hair, naked women and giant swords. Is that really the best they could come up with? Feels formulaic and derivative.
I paid $9 for this.
The story opens in media res. The man from Hjelmdal and his band of northern reavers are in the bowels of an ancient temple, surrounded by an army of gibbering. By nightfall, only the man from Hjelmdal and his blood brother noble Tyribald, are left standing against the dead horde. It is an honor to die by your side, brother, Tyribald cries, as his battle axe beheads
Wow, they're
one
in
of their
trouble now.
reanimate 9 Tyribald. The man from Heimdall bellows over the army of flesh and bone. Have courage for the Northlands. For Heimdall, it is physically impossible for a human being to effectively dual-wield Zweihander swords in any kind of real-life combat situation. And with deadly finesse, his twin blades scissor the necromancer's head from its body. The undead legions collapse like ragdolls as the dark magic leaves them and the two Northmen stand alone. A few chapters later, the man from Heimdall and Tyribald are in a completely different setting, high above an arid desert, riding a pair of
Look how they spelled griffin.
Always seem to appear at narratively convenient moments. This book makes a mockery of the very idea of good plotting, though something tells you coherence was never the point. The Northmen find themselves in the court of a powerful southern king, Lord Hrothgar. The old king beseeches
that's where the orcs live.
To rid his kingdom
in Elder Scrolls.
Naktera, a subterranean clan of blind wizards. The man from Heimdall extracts a high price from the desperate king. He asks land for the homeless desert pygmies living exiled in the kingdom's borderlands. Hrothgar offers the hand of his eldest daughter. What do you mean?
Why is he doing all of this?
Because the flame of justice burns bright within his chest. Because, above all, he's driven to bring honor to the name of his beloved Heimdall. What do you mean? Is that all? He is the man from Heimdall, forged in the fury of battle. Death was... He doesn't even have a real name. What is inside this man? Or is muscle and bone all he is? He is the wildest man alive. The only mortal strong enough to wield the twin Zweihanders, Sturm and Drang. What are you, a book critic?
Yes, I'm an art cop.
Enough. You're ruining the pacing of the story. Now where did you leave off? Ah yes. What pacing? You skip past a section detailing an elaborate banquet with many toasts, as well as the long and perilous journey from... In the center of the great hall stands a blood altar on which a pair of Naktera are as the vile ceremony ends. The sound of steel unsheathing draws the Naktera's attention to... Swiftly, the visitors toss off their cloaks and unsheathe glimmering northern steel. In an instant, the Naktera summon a horde of gibbering orcanoids who rush our heroes. The hall fills with the clang of blades and the screams of the dying as the... Oh, for fuck's sake. When the din of battle settles, only the man from Heimdall...
Why am I still reading?
...remain standing. Exhausted and dripping with the entrails of their foes, the two Northmen confront the foul Naktera. The man from Heimdall's soda-like
apparently
eyes
ripping out their viscera.
Fury. For the Northland. What? In the first scene, the man from Heimdall fought a powerful necromancer and his army of the dead. Now he's confronting a pair of Naktera.
The book is mad at me for ripping it apart.
The two couldn't be further apart.
Who's silly for me?
The man from Heimdall stares at you on the cover.
Well, that was an hour. I sing karaoke now.
Can I help you?
Oh. Wait, no. How do I do it?
There's no way to listen to the tape, but even just holding the tape makes you feel a little sad. A pawn shop would have a tape player.
Do I need the tape player? I thought I didn't. Or is there like a certain time that I have to come back? So I do talk to Gar, okay.
Can I help you?
Oh, I see.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
Oh, it's just the phone line and the door. I never asked about the phone.
Yes, and the phone company is taking its sweet time sending someone to fix it. Losers. It's not strange, it's inconvenient. Who told you that?
I guess Lena did say that.
Fine, yeah. It looked like someone had messed with the wiring. It was shortly after the hanging, but I don't know if it's at all related. Plenty of assholes around here who aren't murderers.
So true, Gart.
If you do find out who cut the line, though, let me know so I can forward them the repair bill. Yes? Got the 20 real? Then why are you wasting my time? And
I don't want to drink. Maybe I have to come back later. Sometimes there are disc. Yeah, I was gonna say the disco ball. I don't want to read any more of that book. Can I go complain and get my money back? Play silence. This book sucked. She did warn me though, didn't she?
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and
Yeah, I know the name of the store. I guess I could buy a... What was his name? Dick Moron or something?
Hello, sir. How is the investigation going? Found any curses yet?
Yeah, like yesterday.
Oh, that's great. I hope exciting adventures lie ahead.
2 days ago.
And maybe you can help Mother become less afraid.
I can go talk to Dice Lady. That'll pass the time. There's also a... Oh, Kim wants to talk. Talk to him.
It's dark.
Oh.
And the flashlight works a lot better if you hold it in your hand.
Okay. That was unnecessary. What I was going to say is there's a hole in the basement and we haven't gone there yet. I didn't know how to get in.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a dye? I'm listening.
Tell me about the rotor blades.
They were made by a company called Slipstream. After they pivoted from making rotor blades to skis, their chief executive took off on a vacation with all their money. Honestly, I think it's quite funny. I think he's still sending out holiday transmissions from Tulula or Tiumotiri or Hashtkor or wherever the usual, I imagine. But he's been thinking up all kinds of new business plans and can't wait to get started on them just as soon as he returns.
Men like that are a curse.
Sure, but Slipstream is history now. All their remaining assets got seized by the bailiffs in 47. I have no idea why those skis and blades are still lying around in the house. Not much use now.
They were just the props. Why return them? Maybe you could make a sword out of one. No.
What?
Forget it. It would...
Fortress Accident.
Maybe she knows the
radio
password.
Game studio.
She liked them.
They were an interesting bunch. We talked about role-playing systems every now and then. Once, I even saw two of them get into fisticuffs over Wirral. They certainly took their work very seriously, even if they seemed to be chronically liberal with their schedules. The usual, they ran out of money and couldn't get the project done on time. Well, I did hear them talking at times. They seemed to believe they were historical individuals on some grand quest.
She sounds almost mocking when she says that.
Yes, but when the money started to run out, they just began to complain a lot about capitalism. You know, how the markets are rigged to keep out new businesses and so on. In the end, they just didn't get it done. They didn't have enough willpower to produce something truly historic, and to show up to work on time.
That is hard.
And so is producing
I leveled
something
up from that.
extraordinary.
Something strains her face before she looks up again.
Anything else? Oh, right. I hope you didn't try to ring me. I think none of those doorbells work, including mine. I'm still in the middle of
some of them
connecting
worked.
the wires. Sorry about the confusion.
The doorbell with the empty name card must belong to her then.
Right. It used to be a gaming arcade. This is an ancient failure, before my time. I'm not surprised, however. My advice, don't base your business on a fad. Hypnotism, floriography,
What is trick track?
especially pinball.
Agreed. Pinball is the worst.
Not true, Kim.
His disdain for pinball could not be clearer.
I love pinball.
That's right. I haven't even written my name there. As I said, it's quite useless right now. It doesn't work yet. It can't be true. They don't work here anymore. They've been gone for years.
Yeah, that was that weird person.
Are you sure it was Slipstream SEA? Was it a woman? Maybe it was Plaisance from the bookstore. Tricentennial Electrics? It used to be a major electric company 100 years ago. Are you sure it wasn't just some kids playing a prank on you?
No, it was something else. It was eerie. It was too real to be just a prank. Either we're dealing with a professional actress, or...
Pranks can be eerie. Oh, the kids these days.
That phone call was kind of
We were
weird
just
too.
one of them, and now they're terrorizing us. No solidarity. Sure, I'm listening. Good. I hope it clarified things a bit. What else?
How much were her
Of
dimes?
course. Tell me what
Nice.
you have in mind. Ah, yes. Fortress accident. It's too bad they never finished their game. The Wiro Untethered die is a variation of a standard role-playing die. Only, instead of plants, it uses motives of ice and death. And loss, of course.
Ice, death, loss. Sounds like you.
I'm thinking something made from alligator jawbone, cast in black resin. The reptile bone is as white as ice and dead as, well, death. For 7 real, I could have it ready in 8 hours.
You can only get one? Ooh.
It's an icositetrahedron, a 24-sided die that can
Nerd.
produce results for 2-sided, 3-sided,
But now I gotta really think about it.
6-sided, and 12-sided die with a single roll.
What is a two-sided
You
die?
can also use it for many
Is that
other
not just a
sizes,
coin?
But you may need to reroll results.
Loving it. So nifty.
Maybe you have
get
some
that one?
other ideas for dice?
I don't know what a cursed dice. Most extraordinary.
A star that fell from the firmament? Those cost more than 7 real. Are you sure?
I'm a superstar.
Yes, you definitely have the proper attitude. How about a pair of 100-sided dice? Made of ivory and inlaid with lodestone, a naturally occurring magnet. to
You shouldn't use
complement your
ivory for
magnetic
things.
personality.
It's cruel.
Pieces of lodestone were used as the first magnetic compasses, from which they derived their other name, coarse stones. That's a stone for leaders.
10 real, and I can get these ready in 8 hours. It's true, magnetic dice are definitely different. When rolled together, the magnetic fields of the pips interact with each other to push and pull on each other as they're rolled, just like all magnetic personalities do.
What?
Maybe you have some other ideas.
What about the
for
cursed
die?
one?
What do you mean by cursed?
What? Abracadabra.
Alright, how about I surprise you? Come back in 8 hours with 7 real, and I'll give you your cursed die.
I don't know if I want a surprise die.
Maybe you have some other ideas for dice? I think I have just the right one for you. You're a police officer, right? Here, catch.
Did I just waste it on the free ones?
A beautiful woman tossing you a gift. Whatever you do, don't overthink it.
Oops.
You overthink it. Your hands can't agree what to do, and the 2 dice drop to the floor and scatter in opposite directions, like pearls from a broken string. The blue one disappears down the pit in the center of the room.
Oops.
Ah, down the drain, like your career. I apologize,
Hey.
officer. That comment was unnecessary.
No, it's kind of funny.
That one is made of bloodstone with a lapis lazuli inlay. The other one was the inverse. They were a set, you see, but now the set is broken. It's a shame. They might have brought you luck. You definitely need luck in Martinez.
Is she pitying you? Good God, she's pitying you.
Now, was there anything else? Of course.
Okay,
Tell
good.
me
I
what
can
you
still
have
get
in
one.
mind.
Do I want the cursed one or the lodestone or whatever? Let's do those.
Star
The
that
fancy
fell from
one.
the firmament? Yes, you definitely have the
Pieces of lodestone were used as that's a stone for leaders.
10 real, and I can get these ready in 8 hours. Great. See you in 8 hours then. Was there anything else?
Nope. Oh, wait, what was that? Oh. Okay, well, I know that where that goes, so maybe I can go down there and get it. The bear.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black. A hollow ring echoes through the furnace. Your toe hurts.
That was weird. It went down more than one. Well, I'm not gonna just kick things again. How do I get in here? You just walk in? You kidding me? The whole time? I hope the body's still in there.
A few
Now I gotta go
bricks fall
check.
down, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole. Interesting. Do you want to take a look?
Yeah.
Your hand reaches deep into darkness and spiderwebs.
Ew.
Rummaging around, you find rusty rifles hidden away.
Are these any good?
Most of them are rusty and inoperable, like the rest. But one catches your eye. A bolt-action model with a fine wood stock. In bed.
That's a rare sight. Seems to no longer be functional, but still beautiful thing in its own way. Seems like an old bunker from the revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles. Must be an old weapons cache. It means there are
Cache?
firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence, I would say. Might come in useful in the future.
He likes this find.
Nerd. Whoa.
Fairweather T500. Remember that weakness you were looking for in the ceramic armor? Like, maybe it can only stop small, fast projectiles, but a large, slow-moving pry bar would shatter it? Or, if I run an electrical current through it, maybe it will melt. Or, personal favorite, frequency something something radio weapon? None of that would work. You need to shoot the part of the enemy that
Well, that
doesn't
wasn't...
have Fear with a T-500 on it, because the armor itself is invulnerable. Good news is, so are the armor pieces on you.
Duh. But at least I get a bonus now. And I got a bunch of stuff. Weird thing to say. Ooh, 11 coins. Real. There's a word for it. Ooh. That's cool. I'm not gonna check that fridge right now, actually. Because that thing no longer has boots on it, and Kim would expect it to. And I'm scared he's gonna recognize it. I like Shivers, but I can't go any higher with Physique. She did say they were lucky. Let's boost suggestion. Permanently, so if I drank alcohol and then I leveled it up, it would stay level 3. I see. Okay. I was trying not to drink any alcohol, but that is something to keep in mind. I can hear a cat growling. I see. They're bothering each other and growling at each other. I see. Well, you're just like electrochemistry. You're trying to get me to be a drug addict. I won't do it.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all...
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
I'll be right back. I've got a cat to reprimand. I realize how funny me getting up looked, because this chair is broken, so I have to like lift it and lower it to move. Oh, it's... I see. I should be buying the more
small
expensive
cabinet on the
ones.
wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister
Oh yeah, I
packs.
didn't even think to
They
do the
all
math.
bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
Oops.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Hmm. Oh, why did I go this way? Now I gotta go around. Nope. And inside. Still no disco. Kim, open your door. I want to go in. Oh. Although this one's unlocked still.
The window stands broken and the morning light hurts your eyes.
Morning.
It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
It's 6 p.m. I don't know why that door was even unlocked. Shouldn't it have run out by now? I don't know what to do. It's still not disco time, and I did take that photo. Let's make him angry.
Officer, God damn it. Pull yourself together, René. What do you want?
I guess I could show him the gun.
It's a Bell McGrave. 4.46 caliber. Breech loading. Revachol made. Good weapon. Accurate and reliable. This one's inoperable. The bolt spring is missing and the mechanism is jammed shut. Still a beauty. Where did you find her?
I'm not about to tell him.
I understand. Unfortunately, I don't know what else to tell you. These BMs are an antique. No one uses them anymore. The ammunition is impossible to find.
I found your guard boot.
Yes. The Debardeurs Union pays me to stand vigil during the nights. Not out of any political allegiance, mind you. I'm an old man. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night anyway, and money is tight.
He feels like he has to justify himself for some reason.
She is nobody. This is none of your concern, and I refuse to discuss my private affairs with the RCM.
The lady is Jeanne-Marie Beaulieu, and she sure as hell wasn't a nobody.
10 experience. Ooh.
Yes, yes.
Goodbye. Hate you. I'm gonna have to just read some books a bit, I think. Gotta wait for that, wait for that. Don't know how to do that, or that. Not going to do that. Well, actually, I'm gonna forge these things. But I don't know how. Going for that. I think this is next. I just gotta wait for it to be time. Oh, I interact with it. Duh. Was it this one? Yes. We did meet Lillian. Did we meet Isabel? Was that the old lady that gave me the cabin? I see, yeah. I thought so. I also don't think I explored this whole area. It was kind of big. I got lost. Money. I know there was a snowy area that I didn't go in because I felt like I was going too far out of the way. Oh, and this is where the body is.
A man lies on the board.
Kim said he was going to call the coroner. I should have gone to the church. Would have been closer. Oh, I do have to report it? Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that before karaoke. And this is where I didn't want to go too far. Did I try the door?
An old door, worn
Yes.
by elements, guards the depot.
No.
The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
It's military. A service depot of some sort. Probably something that is no longer there.
Well, that is a red check, and I have a 3% chance, so I'm not gonna try that. I don't know why I can't just open the door. I guess it's stuck or something. Ew, a polo shirt? One of the worst kinds of shirts. What kind of man would even wear a polo shirt? They're ugly. Ugh. Sorry if anyone heard that and is wearing a polo shirt. Tumutiri. Okay, if that's important. Scented scarf makes me weak. Oh, pastel. Ugh. Classic Chills reference. Well, I got some really ugly clothes. That's something. And I never found the password that I needed here either. I guess the scary guy might have something to say.
You come back to face your cocoa demons? Good. You ain't gonna outrun them if you don't drop the bottle. Está crudo, way. I see deep inside you. Your body and your spirit are suffering greatly from overindulgence, and you don't even know it.
I'm here on behalf of young people looking to establish a nightclub.
I know it's hard to admit that you have a problem. I was like you once. Couldn't take an honest look at the damage Albino was doing to my mind and my spirit.
You know, actually, since we're here, you may want to pay attention to what the ceiling climber is saying.
Okay, Kim. I mean, he does have a point.
Trust me. Trust the mother.
But I don't like that point.
Messenger, Holmes. This is the Church of the Mother of Silence. You are welcome here.
You have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. Is he just trying to throw you off your game? 'Tis not an act, my liege. Save him perchance, he hath deceived his very self. This man is a zealot.
Other spooker? Oh, esa viejita es muy estudiosa. Don't know, Holmes.
I don't know what that means.
Viejita is grandma?
There's a grandma here? Probably on the computer.
No. I just call her viejita because of her clothes.
Or not.
She's actually quite young. Or maybe not that young. Ages, that's what I said, Holmes. Don't really follow her comings and goings. Just see her typing on her computer now and then. We got different interests. I'm afraid not, Essay. You just have to wait until she comes back, or
search through her radio computer.
You know the password.
Too many times, Essay. You need it for something.
Surveys are a good way to fish for personal information.
What?
Especially in the name of public safety.
What is with the S's? Yeah, I'm doing a survey.
Don't sweat it, vato. The password is afterlife death. What you think of that? Makes me almost pity la niñita pequeña when I hear it. The ones in the tent outside, right? I see them, think they scared of me.
You should support the idea.
Absolutely, man. Wouldn't bother me none to have them spin music in here.
Oh.
I'm usually way up there, imbibing. Might even be nice to have some company.
He said that in spite of himself. He's more attached to the human than he'd like to think.
Up
Where did you
there,
come from?
Holmes. I am. At least in part, Holmes. Into the mother's love burns away the cruel distinctions
I don't remember
of
what
the body.
this word means.
Aboyadero? No, Holmes. I don't go in for that kind of thing. It's all about surrendering to the
Somebody
mother
said it
now.
earlier.
Haven't you ever met a Mex before? Cabron. Surprising number of us around.
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he? Is Mexico? Is that the real world equivalent?
You know, I'm not so sure myself anymore. Don't really matter though.
Well, at least you're human.
Glad you're feeling more comfortable. First timers are always nervous.
The sinewy figure lingers on the wooden beams.
I think we're
Well,
done here,
thanks.
Essay.
Oh.
That was an interesting conversation. However, I'm still not sure how it's relevant to our investigation.
Kim, you're not relevant. Oh, that creepy sound again.
The machine's keyboard, the speaker.
Good afternoon, Fortress. Good. Please repeat the password. Good. I have unlocked the filament. After ending the call, please press print to access the filament. Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Nope.
Goodbye.
The machine's keyboard, the printer prints out a long text document with dated paragraphs. It looks a bit like someone's journal. The first entry, made on the 4th of February, 51, by an unknown author, is short.
That's gotta be not that long ago.
Arrived at the church. The door was boarded up, so I used the crowbar to get inside. Looks like the place has been deserted. Nothing out of the ordinary, but I'll ask around. Need to figure out how to get the electricity in. The lieutenant leans closer, scouring the printout over your shoulder. Just as you finish reading, he looks up, muttering under his breath.
4th of February. That's over a month ago. Whoever set up those machines has been here for quite a while. Our case? No, I don't think so. It must be some local eccentric.
6th of February, 51. Had a little chat with the local fishermen. Said I shouldn't go near that place, that the church was spooky and ridden with narcotics. It's a little spooky, all right. Still haven't figured out the electricity. 7th of February, 51. Finally got the electricity in. Next on the agenda, a new antenna. I'm thinking ESCA series, something advanced.
Why would anyone need any of this equipment here?
8th of February, 51. Bought the antenna, had some problems setting it up. Called Simo for help. Heard the others are back to make it hot. Drinking
Simo
out
Owi?
of town. Sulislav started a rock band again. Lexi has been seen asking money from strangers. But at least the artists have their act together. They're qualified labor. They can get work anywhere. Graphic design, ads. The programmers are doing fine too. I mean, they're programmers. The writers, though, they're fucked.
So this is someone from that failed game company.
I just have to find out what caused that data loss and be done with it. Still don't understand how it managed to wipe out the backup, when the backup wasn't even connected to the front. I know. Everyone thinks it's impossible. They say I must be lying. I'm here to set it right.
Seems like something to do with radio computers. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about them to understand what the author is saying. Something about the backup data getting destroyed.
Backup?
And how everyone thought it was the author's fault. Let's just keep reading. I think these people worked in the radio computer games business. The one we saw in the Doom commercial area. They must be her former co-worker.
Love backups.
12th of February, 51. Brought some food from the grocery store. Apparently, there's a strike going on in the harbor. Definitely not happy to see the Martinez people again. Everything's now set up in the church. Going to start working tomorrow, 8 a.m.
The strike. We are nearing the date of the murder.
It's only been like 8 days. And he said it was over a month ago.
Keep reading. I'm interested now. I want to know what's that radio anomaly that sent this person here in the first place.
25th of February, 51. I've been sending data up to Lintel for a while now, trying to recreate the data loss, but nothing. Didn't even feel like logging in, the disappointment.
I see.
But I did discover a curious audio-spatial anomaly at the back of the church.
That would make sense.
I've named it the Swallow. It swallows sound. Need to get some mics.
Is she talking about?
28th of February, 51. Yes, the first recordings confirm that the swallow is real, and I'm not just losing my mind. It's a pillar of silence.
Yeah, I
with a
confirm
diameter
it's
of
real.
Approximately 3 meters. Seems like the higher I go, the less I record. This might be a coincidence, or it could be connected to the data loss that led me here.
The Pillar of Silence. She is talking about the silence. Is she suggesting it's more than just an architectural quirk?
The lieutenant doesn't answer. He follows your gaze, studying the basins. The March 51. Some kind of young disco men have appeared next to the church. I've been trying to record the silence to find the epicenter, but now it turns out I've also been capturing the future of dance music, one neo-disco song over and over again. Fortunately, the song is so monotonous, I was able to devise an algorithm to factor it out. The other day, one of the disco men came in. Before I could even say hello, she got scared and left. Good, I don't want anyone distracting me from my work. That disco man must be a cell.
The girl on the ice? Sounds like her, yes.
March 51. I got a call from the repeater station. Someone has tried to access the radio computer in our old office in Martinez. Can't do anything about it. The storekeeper still doesn't want to let me inside the building. Thinks I'm part of some kind of curse. How Martinez of her.
I knew it wasn't a good idea to meddle with that machine.
Nothing happened.
No. It was a great idea. You're learning things.
I agree.
This is how you learn things about machines. March 51. A new 2-meter aux cable. Noodles. Crackers. Ping energy drinks. Water. Toothpaste. Gum. Also some canned air.
Wait. That's my food shopping list. Haha. Get it? Glarth here. See, I sound insane to anyone that doesn't know about Glarth here. Uh-oh.
A strange woman makes straight
Yikes.
to the computer.
Did she not even see us standing there?
Breaking into my radio computer,
okay.
I see.
Yes, you are breaking in, but not into her radio computer. You're a master circuit bender.
I do apologize for the intrusion, madame. We are with the RCM, you see.
I'm pursuing a mysterious lead, searching for my lost identity.
You won't find any answers from here. It's just me and my computer, and it has been this way for weeks. Now please give me some room. I need 2 seconds to see that you haven't destroyed anything.
We should talk to her after she has rebooted the machine.
Did she reboot it?
What is it? No, you just printed out my personal log and wasted some paper.
Are you the lead programmer?
Yes. Or, no. Not anymore. That project is dead.
She doesn't seem surprised to be recognized. Rather sad. Something passes over her face before she straightens her back.
Who are you?
I am Soona Luukkanen-Kilde, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident and RSA radios. I have over 16 years of programming experience.
I didn't ask for your
And
resume.
I'm proficient in both Vox and Orbis languages. If you're not here to hire me, I don't really know how I can help you.
Have you seen the man?
No. Yes. And?
Okay.
No. You're right. I'm not.
You're not what? I didn't say you were anything. What do you feel about anodic dance music?
What? I hate it.
I bet she hasn't even heard it.
Yeah, have you listened?
Yeah. Like all the time.
I just got an achievement.
My tent neighbors don't really ease up with their partying, do they?
The achievement was called Il Capo dell'Arte. I'm thinking it's got something to do with the art cop. Who knew I did so many art options?
Maybe I'd have to be on drugs to get it, but to a sober mind it just sounds like uninspired rug whipping. no idea what it has to do with either dancing or music. This is about those speed freaks in the tent, isn't it? I've got some news for you.
Ooh.
It's not a nightclub they
The
want
first
to build
one.
here.
What do they want?
Take a guess, why don't you?
Drugs? Drug house?
I can't believe they got you so easily. Go have another talk with those up-and-coming entrepreneurs, will you? Thanks.
Good luck. I'm not coming in there.
That's a good one. A lot more creative than mine. Let's ask about the machines.
I brought them here. These are my machines. Please don't touch anything.
Too late.
I use the AR-1 as my RAIM prefix processing unit.
I'm loving it so far. This is my first time playing it as well.
Mm-hmm. Yes? You really don't know anything about radio computers, do you?
Nope.
All right. Well, all radio computers perform operations up on air. So in order to gain more processing power, you need to invest in a good antenna.
I'm currently very high drama and savoir-faire. I'm liking Shivers though, so I might go farther into that. Although that requires drinking alcohol. Yeah, she's gonna ramble, isn't she? What's an AR-1?
I guess it is. So far I've been quite satisfied with it. Martinez is an unstable region with bad coverage, and the operation has been surprisingly stable. But it's not the cheapest one on the market, so I wouldn't recommend it for your regular
There have been a lot of
operations.
empathy ones so far,
Fraser
yeah.
1000 is a foolproof line for civilians. Anyway, you should do some research before you decide to buy anything. Ask around, compare the prices. There are many milieus dedicated to that sort of thing.
She liked telling you this.
Speaking of,
it calmed her nerves.
What about the bowls of
They are
water?
connected to my RAIM prefect. Whatever you do, just please don't move them, okay? Thanks.
Short and terse. There you have it. Whatever she's using them for, they're hers.
What are you doing?
I'm working.
Okay.
The machine seems almost alien with its pulsing core. The light casting her face in a strange shadow.
On what?
Could you just for a moment? Or get to the point. I really need to focus on something.
I don't know if I have a point.
So you do know something about computers. You're right. Prefect is used mostly by the government peeps.
So why do you have it?
Because I needed something good for my investigation, and RAIM Civic is widely agreed to be below all standards, so I had to upgrade. Besides, owning a RAIM prefect isn't such a big deal anymore.
No, actually, it is kind of a big deal. You don't see REAM prefects in every police department, for example.
Did you steal it? No, I won't ask that bluntly.
I know a friend of a friend who used to freelance for the Coalition. I was actually aiming for the military-grade RAIM Rational series, but couldn't find one. Prefect is mainly based on the same technology as RAIM Civic, so it's kind of a rip-off. But it does have better compatibility.
I did do
with
that.
newer antenna
I think I
models,
got the check.
so I won't complain.
It's been a couple days. But I think I did.
Great.
What exactly was it? Just see if I remember. Oh, was it that one? The one that let me put it in the fridge? Oh, I haven't. Interesting. Apparently I have not discovered it. I do have the body, it's in the fridge. The bare fridge. So I do have a chance still. I'm glad, yeah. There's so much in this game. I forget a lot of it. Let's go see. Hopefully Kim doesn't know I took the boots off.
The bear's eyes are still
Oh, there it is,
glowing
yeah.
red. It's guarding over the freezing corpse hidden inside its belly.
I think I've tried it once or twice, but I failed both times. What is it, a perception check? Okay. Let's try it.
You touch the dead man's body. His skin is cold, light blue and silver in the light of the fridge. You still have no idea where to begin, or what to even do with him.
I like Shivers. It's one of my favorites so far.
It'll come to you sooner or later. At least he's safe here until then.
My physical skills are so low, though. Yeah, it would be pretty fun. I wonder if I can sing karaoke now. Nope, still no disco ball. You can? Oh. I've been tempted. Yeah, I got the tape. I think I need to wait for like the disco ball to start spinning. Because Gart didn't have anything to help me with.
Hi again. So, how are things going? And? What happened?
Talk to the shadow guy.
Oh man, the crab man you mean? Who is he? What did you think?
The crab man. Yeah, he did ramble.
Really? Huh. Interesting. What's he doing in the church?
I do think he is getting high.
What do you mean?
Yeah, there was that weird, like, silence pillar.
Is he gonna be a problem? Yeah, Noid is right. Let's get back to the point. What are we gonna do about him?
These guys will never catch him. You will never catch him. There's nothing to do.
No, he said he was chill.
I don't know, man. Doesn't it feel like a major hindrance to you? A spooky guy climbing around when all the guests are trying to have nice, friendly hyper time?
That sounds more fun.
I guess it's not a massive problem, now that I think of it.
Everyone is welcome to dance till the morning light! Yeah!
I love these guys.
Maybe. I guess we'll figure something out. Okay, but what about the other spooker? The one in Grandma's clothes? Did you see her?
Yeah.
Programmer? That's odd. What was she like? Did you ask her about the nightclub?
She did say you guys were lying.
Come on, man. Who will you trust? The spooky programmer or us? We just want to make the world a better place. Feel the love! Get down and feel it!
A half-hearted sell of something which does not seem worth buying.
No, they're definitely lying about something.
You'll get there.
I don't know how bad it is, but...
When we've got our gear set up, things will be flowing and pumping. Anyway, now that it's settled, how did she seem? I mean, disposition-wise, about the dance club idea. Yeah, Oda 9. Rocking it or dropping it?
She hated it.
What a pity! That's my favourite thing in the world! And she doesn't like it at all!
A shame. What can we do now? Do you see a way out of this jam and into a laser-lit future of dance and unity? Unity! Dance! And you can't just evict her?
No.
Look at you, honor man.
No, Noid. He's right. Maybe we've approached it the wrong way after all. I'm sure there's a workaround. We can make a deal not to bother her. If that's okay with her, we only want to get in the church and spread the joy and ecstasy of music.
The lines in the dark exist. Coexist.
At least Crabman seems like an advanced being.
What?
He's hard. He'll understand.
Yeah, he can do his climbing thing in the tower. And the programmer, does she like Nordic dance music?
I already told you she doesn't at all.
Egghead cannot believe what you just said. It makes him pump the jam a little slower for a moment.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Then
Egghead.
he returns to the full swing of it.
No worries. We'll figure it out. If coexisting fails, you can always muscle her out, right? If it's all okay with you, what do you think?
No, I kind of want to help her, even if she is a bit annoying.
Good luck, my friend. Goodbye, officer.
Okay. I still have so many things to do. I keep getting distracted by something else. Oh, and I did get a thought, didn't I? Which one was it? Oh, the one the crab guy gave me about alcoholism. Okay, that seems like a good one to do. I don't have a slot for it, but something to think about. Yeah, it took me a while to unlock any of those extra slots. I didn't even know you could.
Yes, what is it?
Yeah, one of mine subtracts something. Which one was it? Yeah, this one takes 2 points away from stuff. But I get more XP sometimes. I don't know if it's a good trade-off.
You really like those questions, don't you?
Yeah, I do like to ask questions.
I'm conducting scientific research here. You can't throw me out. I'm looking for the location of a 2mm hole in the world.
Wait, what? She's looking for a disruption in the radio waves. That's what her personal log said. The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
That would be the hole, or the silence.
Yes, that's what led me here. But I suspect it might be something a bit more complicated than that. Exactly. What does it mean? Up to now, it has been impossible to say what it is because it's impossible to measure nothing. What do you think it is? What qualities does nothing
No
have?
clue.
How do you measure something that does not exist?
That's a little above your pay grade at the moment.
Yeah, I don't understand.
You measure it by its surroundings, by that which does exist, which is what I've been trying to do. I've tried using hydro transducers to record the silence, to find out where it begins.
Ah, hydro transducers. So that's what those water basins are. Devices for recording sound through water.
But honestly, it's not progressing very well.
Well, I think it's in the clock tower, isn't it?
Somewhere underneath those roof beams, I assume.
Only a faint crisscross of rafters can be made out from the dark. Most of the tower disappearing into the shade. Strange things may flourish in the dark.
There's this place at the back of the church, a place where all audible vibrations seem to decease. I've named it the Swallow, and the higher you go, the less you record.
The Pillar of Silence? Are you sure it's not just an architectural quirk?
How would that be a thing, Kim?
Maybe, but it's oddly close to the physical coordinates of the data loss that led me to this place. I know.
I don't think he's responsible. That might be why he's like that.
No, I don't. Because it's just trial and error, trying to locate the Swallow, the exact point in space. And I don't have a... You know what? It would be really helpful if you could just stop talking and let me work.
So rude.
Great. Thanks. I don't want to make anything work.
Why not?
Yes, anything. I don't want to make anything work.
It's not the anodic dance music that's made her bitter. It's the failure of Fortress Accident.
Yeah, maybe don't bring it up.
She gets back to work.
Oh.
Hey, what makes the world go round?
Oh my god. 97% chance and I failed. That's the second crit fail. No, I don't think she'd care about that.
Stares at the terminal,
Maybe if I help her.
completely oblivious to her surroundings.
How do you fail that? Although I don't think there's anything I can do. I failed that perception check. We'll come back. I'm so unlucky.
You pick up the handset. There's a tone. The machine is operable. Calling. Still calling. Someone with a masculine voice picks up.
Hello, Gerard speaking.
Hello, Gerard. Technically speaking, you're electricity.
I never would have expected a 97 to fail.
No, what you are is a surprise. Get his wife on the phone.
What?
No, but I got a feeling I'll kick your ass is gonna make an appearance if you ever call this number again. Have
Oops.
a good one, asshole.
Phone hanging up. Disconnect tone.
Calling random numbers has not disappointed so far. Okay. I think now I should be able to sing. There we go. Oh, I'm ready for this.
Can I help you? Another thing. Great.
What? How do I do
love
it?
those. Yes.
The disco ball and everything. Oh, there we go. Maybe. Maybe if I use the tape on the stage.
There's no way to listen, but
No?
even just holding the tape, a pawn shop.
Do I need the pawn shop thing? It said just to talk to Gart. then play it on a boombox to memorize the lyrics. I didn't do that. I can read. I just choose not to. Oh, that boombox is broken. Yeah, that's okay. How much was that boombox at the pawn shop? Well, let's hope for 20. I'm going the wrong way. What's that? Okay. Please be cheap.
The boombox's weight on the
Oh, it was only
shelves,
12.
and your
That's
boombox,
nothing.
that gold and amber.
And here you are. Quality sound reproduction on the go. It'll play anything, wherever, turn any tape into...
Alright. I love that.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reel's attached to the apparatus with a... You press the large button marked Commencer, and the tape starts spinning. There's a small delay before the song starts playing.
Maybe don't press your ear to the speaker.
Then the organ starts playing a simple, melancholic tune echoing in the hallway. A lone singing voice joins in, telling you about the tiniest church in Cessons, surrounded by even tinier yard. You almost feel the seaside mist on your skin. It's mega sad. Within seconds you know, this is the one. The real shit you've been looking for. The one you trust your room to that Claudia told you about. Perform it. A click, then silence for a bit. Then the tape stops spinning.
I'm already crying. I think I could sing it.
Of course you could sing this. You could take sad to a whole new level with this. And you already know the lyrics since you've listened to it like a million times. Yup, they're all here. All 3 verses. And the B-side of the tape contains the instrumental version. It's like the world itself is telling you to do it. Only one obstacle stands on your way.
Nothing can stop me now.
Gart. You have to convince Gart to let you sing karaoke in the whirling. After you've won him over, you can express yourself. Let the pain out. Make everyone understand. The lieutenant looks at you as you remove the tape from the boombox. He doesn't say anything.
Let's do this. Oh, Gart, yeah.
Can I help you?
I need to sing karaoke now.
No, you don't. It's not happening.
Part of my quest for self-discovery.
The Whirling's not a charity or a musical therapy clinic. It's a commercial establishment. You're going to scare away the customers.
You don't let me sing?
It's for no one. It's a prop. I'm not letting anyone use it after the great karaoke catastrophe of 44.
It's not a prop.
Okay, yes, it's for some clients.
I paid my bill.
Ha! Well, we don't have any tapes. They all got stolen.
No, I haven't. I didn't want to take it from that woman's house. I felt like that would be mean. Also, I don't like Gart.
He's lying, but whatever. You don't really need his lane tracks.
Yeah, I got my own track.
The man in the vest and the violet shirt stares at the tape you've just given him. He begins to frown. Hard.
Fine, fine. Climb on that stage and do your thing. Just get out of my hair. I'll plug it in for you. Damn this karaoke machine.
I'm having it uninstalled, he mumbles to himself. Oh yeah, time to do the damage.
Gotta put my boombox away.
The stage is all set up for your
Oh,
performance.
Kim watching me.
Feels silent. You can hear the pellets creak under your feet. You feel a little dizzy, a little unsteady suddenly.
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
Yeah, look,
I can
Kim.
see that.
Look around the
The
room.
bar is full and buzzing with chatter.
I don't like that
No
58%
one's
chance.
paying any attention, but still you feel your knees turn to noodles. Okay, now a couple is looking at you. Even worse. They are going to hate you. Just make sure you move, okay? Don't be stiff.
Yeah, do I have more dramatic clothes? I'll have to check real quick. Let's test the
Immediately,
microphone.
A loud feedback noise startles the room. You feel like an amateur. How are you supposed to hold the mic? Should you just sing into it? Where should you stand? Hands. Where do you put your hands?
Oh no, I shouldn't have looked at the mic. Okay, let's... What do I have? Oh no. Oh, there's one. There's two. Was this a shirt or a jacket? Oh wow. Look at that get up. And none of these take away drama. Alright.
The stage is all set up. You feel a little...
So, are you ready
That's
for
much
your
better.
thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
Exactly.
The air is thick with anticipation. Someone dims the lights as the music starts. Okay, here we go.
Is he actually gonna sing?
I would often go there. To the tiny church there. The smallest church in Saint-Saëns.
So that's my voice that I've been
Though
hearing.
it once was larger. How the real may rest there. Down through the mist there. Toward the Seven Sisters. Toward those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there.
Well, that almost sounds better.
In that tiny yard there. I have been so glad here. Looking forward to the past here. But now...
Sounds so good.
Are all alone. None of this matters. No, none of this matters at all.
That was wonderful. I didn't expect him to actually sing either.
A lazy applause fills the room.
Lazy?
You feel your hands shake as awareness of your body returns to you.
Clap more. I'd like to dedicate this song to Kim.
The lieutenant doesn't say anything, but gives you a quick smile before turning away.
He's blushing.
Good, good. Are we ready? I want to unplug the microphone now.
Last words?
Workers of the world unite. That was perfect. Now let's put... You know, just to honor the performance, I'll keep the clothes on for now.
Ah, smallest church in Saint-Saëns, right?
Oh. Ooh, exciting. Yeah, I was probably gonna end it after the karaoke anyway. We're almost at the 3-hour mark.
Cool. Now, what can I do for you?
Oh. Well. With all that done, finally got to sing. Well, I'm probably gonna hop off right now anyway. I'm getting a bit tired as well. Let me save 4 times because I'm so paranoid about forgetting to save. Oh, you know I will. But thank you for watching. And thank you as well, the dude man. It's nice to have an audience. This game is so much fun. But I'll probably be back streaming again tomorrow. I think tomorrow's Sunday, right? Yeah. If it's Sunday, I will. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.